Have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to figure out exactly what a young woman is thinking? You see her across the room, her eyes meet yours for a split second, and suddenly you're caught in this dance of signals. It feels like she's giving you hints, but the truth is, most men miss the real cues. And here's the thing, young women, no matter how confident they may seem, all share certain hidden weaknesses. 7 to be exact. 7 subtle vulnerabilities that you can learn to recognize and use to your advantage. Imagine knowing exactly how to tap into those, creating a connection that's deeper and more irresistible than you've ever experienced before. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to do just that. But here's the catch. You've got to stick with me until the very end, because the final weakness I'm going to reveal, well, it's the one most men never even consider, and it's the one that can make all the difference. So, if you've ever felt like you were missing something in your interactions, like you didn't quite understand what was happening beneath the surface, stay tuned. We're about to unlock it all. Ready? Let's dive in. Imagine this. It's a Friday night. You've been invited to a party, or maybe it's a social gathering at a friend's place. The lights are low, there's music playing in the background, and the room is filled with people laughing and talking. You spot her across the room. She's talking to someone, but every now and then, her eyes flick towards you. You feel that magnetic pull, that instant attraction. But at the same time, there's this nagging doubt in your mind. Should you approach her? Should you wait for her to make the first move? What if you say the wrong thing and she's not interested? Now, here's where most men get stuck. They see the external, her beauty, her confidence, the way she moves, but they miss what's really happening beneath the surface. They don't see the subtle signals she's giving off, the hidden weaknesses she's unconsciously revealing. But what if you could? What if you could read her like an open book, understanding exactly what she craves, what she fears, and what makes her feel alive? That's what we're going to explore tonight. 7 hidden weaknesses that all young women share, and once you understand them, your game will never be the same again. Weakness 1. The thrill of unpredictability. Let's start with something every young woman craves, even if she won't admit it: unpredictability. You see, young women are wired for excitement. They want to be surprised, to feel like life with you will never be boring. If you're too predictable, if she can figure you out too easily, she'll lose interest faster than you can imagine. So how do you keep her hooked? You need to be spontaneous. Maybe one day you send her a message that's playful and teasing, and the next day, you go radio silent for a bit. Keep her guessing. Keep her wondering what you're thinking, what your next move will be. This doesn't mean being flaky or unreliable, but it means creating a sense of anticipation. She'll find herself thinking about you when you're not around, wondering what you're up to. And that intrigue, it's powerful. Here's the secret. Don't always be available. Make her work a little to get your attention. When she doesn't know when you'll text next or what you'll say when you do, she'll be waiting for it. That waiting, it builds tension, and tension is the foundation of attraction. This one is critical. Every young woman craves attention, but not just any attention. She wants to feel special, like she stands out from the crowd. Compliments are nice, but what really gets to her is when you notice the things no one else does. Maybe it's the way her eyes light up when she talks about her passions, or the way she gets slightly nervous before telling a joke. When you point out these little things, you make her feel seen. Not just noticed, but truly seen. And here's the key. Don't overdo it. Too many compliments can come off as desperate or insincere. Instead, give her that one compliment that hits deep. Tell her something that makes her stop in her tracks and think, wow, he really gets me. That's when she'll start craving your validation more than anyone else's. Weakness. 3. The fear of being judged. No matter how confident she seems, every young woman has insecurities. Maybe she hides them well. Maybe she masks them with humor or confidence, but they're there. And one of the biggest fears young women have is the fear of being judged, especially by someone they're attracted to. The way to use this to your advantage is by creating a space where she feels safe. Don't point out her flaws. Don't criticize or mock her vulnerabilities. Instead, acknowledge her strengths subtly and naturally while making it clear that you appreciate her for who she is, imperfections and all. When a woman feels like she can be her true self around you without fear of judgment, that's when real connection happens. And here's the truth. She'll open up to you in ways she won't with anyone else. That vulnerability, it's one of the strongest bonds you can create. And once you have that, it's game over for anyone else trying to get her attention. Weakness 4. The emotional roller coaster. Let's talk emotions. Young women are emotional beings. They feel things deeply and they're drawn to experiences that stir up those emotions. If you can create an emotional roller coaster, taking her from moments of laughter to moments of tension, from curiosity to excitement, she'll be hooked. It's not just about making her happy all the time. In fact, the real power lies in the contrast. Make her laugh, sure, but also create moments of challenge, moments where she has to work a little to get your approval. Here's how you do it. Mix up your interactions. Be playful, but also challenge her ideas. Tease her lightly, but then show a deeper side of yourself that makes her stop and think. The key is balance. Too much sweetness and she'll get bored. Too much challenge and she'll get frustrated. But if you can master that mix of highs and lows, you'll keep her on her toes, and more importantly, you'll keep her coming back for more. Weakness 5. The fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. It's something every young woman feels, whether it's about social events, experiences, or even people. They hate the idea that they're missing out on something exciting or meaningful. So, how do you use this to your advantage? Live a life that's full of excitement, opportunities, and growth. When she sees that you're constantly involved in interesting activities, meeting new people, or pursuing your passions, she'll want to be a part of that. Don't invite her to everything. Let her want to be included. Let her feel like she's missing out if she doesn't take action. Whether it's a cool event you're going to, or even just your attention, make her feel like she's got to earn it. No one likes being left behind, and when she senses that being with you means adventure and excitement, she won't want to miss a moment. Weakness 6. The attraction to mystery. Women, especially young women, are irresistibly drawn to mystery. If you reveal everything about yourself too soon, you take away that sense of intrigue. Keep certain aspects of your life, your thoughts, and your experiences hidden. Not in a deceitful way, but in a way that makes her curious, that makes her want to learn more about you. Drop hints about interesting things in your life, but don't give away the full story. Maybe you've traveled somewhere exotic or have a unique hobby. Mention it casually, but don't explain it all at once. Let her ask questions, let her probe. The more she has to work to figure you out, the more invested she becomes. And that investment, it's pure gold. Weakness 7. The need for strong presence. And here's the final, most important one. Presence. A young woman will always be drawn to a man who has a strong, grounded presence. It's not just about being physically there, it's about the energy you bring, confidence without arrogance, calmness without indifference. When you're with her, be fully present, listen to her, look her in the eyes, and make her feel like she's the only person in the room. Your presence is more powerful than any words you could say. It's how you make her feel when she's around you, and it leaves a lasting impression. When a woman feels the weight of your presence, she'll remember you long after the conversation has ended. And that, my friend, is how you leave a mark she won't forget. So now you have it. 7 hidden weaknesses that all young women share. 7 keys to unlocking deeper attraction and connection. But remember, this isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding. Understanding how they think, what they desire, and how to create a space where real chemistry can grow. If you found value in this and you're ready to take things to the next level, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. There's so much more to learn, and trust me, the more you know, the more control and confidence you'll have in every interaction. So next time you're with her, remember these 7 points. Watch for the signs, feel the connection, and play the game with respect, because now you hold the power. I sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. I want to congratulate you greatly for having come this far and for having finished the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you liked the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment? Comment "I dare," so I know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, warrior.